Okay. So welcome. Where are you guys from if you're seeing this? I'm just was starting my YouTube live stream and of course I get a million messages. Not that I'm like that important, but it seems like it drives me crazy if I get messages and I just see this subject line. Welcome. I'm going to go over some things that can help you if you have an online business or if you want an online business, because it wasn't that long ago when was I had just moved from one state to another, and as life throws us a curveball, that's what happened. A family member got really sick, and I was just stressed out of my mind. I was like, I had budgeted, I had money saved, but not, I needed to make money because I had an online business. So life threw me a curveball, and a family member got really sick. I didn't know how I was going to be able to spend more time with her and keep my income super high. And I was really stressed because it was one of those gut punch moments where you know all the things, right? You know to have faith, you know to keep praying, you know to keep moving, keep going, keep positive attitude. But it was also a moment of, oh my goodness, like I have to have a plan. Like, how am I going to do all this? How am I going to make money fast enough? And my fur babies, I have two dogs. One of them was really, really sick. And it was just soul crushing because I wanted to do all the things and have all the tests. And you look at your bank account and you're like, how's that going to happen? So it was a gut punch moment where I was like, literally like, you got to have a plan and you got to work the plan. You got to keep making money. Right. And I'm sorry, but yeah, like the electric company doesn't care what's going on in my life. The water company doesn't care what's going on in my life. And they 100% have a due date. Right. So, and I knew that. And I'm like, okay. And same thing with mortgage or rent, it's just like, you got to do all the things. So I have a service-based business, and in order to make more, I had to invest more, buy more leads, and spend more time in the business, which means less and less and less time with my family. And I don't know Sam or Quinn or Roberto, or Jessica. Hey, Jessica, welcome. And welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. I don't know if you've ever been in that position where you just are so overwhelmed with anxiety. I call it my kitchen sink moment, because I went over to the kitchen sink and I was just like, literally just breathe, like just breathe through it, just breathe through the panic attack. You're going to be all right. But I just promised myself I would never have just one income stream, that I always had to have more income streams. So I've done different things over the years. I tried affiliate marketing. You probably have heard my story. And that was fun, super fun, because if it's not fun, I'm probably not going to do it. Right. I'll just be honest. And with affiliate marketing, though, the most I think I've ever made with affiliate marketing, I know others make a lot, but they also, if you look online, they're online all the time. Like they're demonstrating and I'm like, I don't have hours to spend. So I've always been looking for something that would work with my online business, because I'm not looking to spend another 8 hours doing something else. So I thought affiliate marketing would be fun, which it was, but it didn't pay me what I thought. The most I think I've ever gotten was like 18%. And I was like selling, the basic stuff, right? And I was trying to make the most I could, obviously, and choose the higher price point. But let's say like I was selling a microphone, well, let's say my goal, let's say I wanted to make 900. Let's say I make $9 for every one of these. Well, I'd have to sell 100 of them every day to make 900. All right. If 900 is my goal per day, I'd have to sell 900 units every single day. So if you start thinking about how am I going to do that? like, oh, let me flip this around. Sorry, TikTok. Sorry. Okay, there. Like, how am I going to do that? How am I going to sell 100 of these, of anything every day? Lip gloss, furniture. And you know what? The thing was with, like, I love affiliate marketing. It's great. But how am I going to sell 100 units every day to make just 900 a day? And like, what do I have to do? And literally, I would have to be online all the time. So pretty quickly, I realized this was not going to work for me. That I wouldn't get compensated like I wanted to be. So I was literally on social media. You probably heard this. Hi, CC, welcome. So type in the comments where you're all from. I'm in Texas, by the way, and I'm Mary Richardson. As I was doing affiliate marketing, I kept seeing on social media people talking about a blueprint. And what they were saying were things that really resonated or started to resonate with me. At first, I just scrolled by. But once I kept seeing it, I was like listening a little bit more. Because for me, it's not just about, hi, Iris, welcome. It wasn't just about like making money. It was like, am I going to be with people like that are like a good group of people? Like what would be I needed to know, if we're selling digital products, what are the digital products? And that's what I heard people saying, that they just promote digital products. And then my question, I had a bunch of questions, but my main concern was, what are these? Because I'm not going to be demonstrating or promoting anything if I don't believe in it. Like earbuds, that's a safe thing. That's not going to hurt anybody. Like, it could actually help you drive safer. It could help you a bunch of things. So in order for me to get behind something, I wanted to really understand the business model. So it took me a long time to understand it. And then someone gave an example, which made sense. So if you've heard of like the blueprint, I think it's raining out. Huh. Hope my Jeep is locked. Hang on, guys. Okay. I guess it's raining out. So my main concern was, I love going live. I love talking to you guys. I love hearing where you're from. I love, just interacting, because hi, Amanda, welcome. In my service-based business, I don't get to talk to a lot of people. So I really like that. My point is, I found out, here's what I wanted. I wanted high income, doing something fun, where I could have like my groceries delivered. Like, it would really take the pressure off if I didn't have to go to the grocery store myself. If I could consistently have high income, I could do that. It would really help me if I could order lunch and dinner from other restaurants and have it delivered, and have be able to pay a good tip. And I could do that for my family. And that way I wouldn't have to cook as much. And we could, eat from the best restaurants. Like, things like that really mattered to me, because it saves me time, right? From going to the grocery store, from cooking, from, just time. And I would be able to spend that time with my family. So I was looking for another income stream where I could, be financially rewarded, which you're going to make, everybody wants to make 900 a day, of course. But what I would use it for would really make a difference. And that's why I wanted to be consistent. Like, I like to occasionally, if we go on a day trip, I want to be able to buy something. I want to be able to not stress every time a bill comes in. I want to be able to pay it right away, rather than have to finagle a budget, right? And figure out, when is the due date. Like, I never want to have to look at a due date on a bill again. I want to just be able to pay it and just move on, right? And in order to do that, like, I'm willing to work 100%. But when it starts taking time away from my family, that's when I really question, what it is I'm doing. So I started asking a lot of questions about this blueprint. Like, what is it? Especially like, how much time am I going to have to spend? And who would I be interacting with, or what's the goal? So someone gave this example, a similar example. Like you go to the grocery store, right? And I don't know about you, but I've used the calculator on my phone to figure out how much I'm spending so I don't go over the amount I know I have to stay within. And that really like was so depressing and so stressful for me because I needed other things at the grocery store. And to be on such a tight budget was just like gut punch. And I wanted to be able to just get free of that and just because in my service-based business, I make money, but it's kind of like a roller coaster, right? So it's heart-wrenching when you're down here in your income. You know you're going to come back up, but man, when you're down here, that's like it's kind of it does a little bit of something to your soul, like a little bit of chips away at your confidence and really it's like a constant mental battle. And I wanted, to even that out and bring it even higher so that I would never get to those low points. So I don't know if you can relate. If you're an entrepreneur, I'm sure you can relate. But I knew that there had to be other people out there that were struggling too. So these digital products, here's what I am learning. It shows me how to launch an online business, shows me how to create passive income. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. All the things I'm learning about passive income. It's showing me how to make 6 figures in 6 months by acquiring the skills to launch a successful email campaign and to learn attraction marketing. And that's something I'm deep diving into. And I hope you guys like that because I'm going to be talking about it for a while in a couple of these live streams. So, and it also shows me if I want to have my own community or my own course or program, how to do that successfully. So with these 4 digital products, depending on which one you buy, you just determine like how many income streams do you want? And I decided, okay, I'm going all in because I've been at that low point for a while, and I want to never be that low with my income. I want to really bring it higher and level it out for sure. So I'm like, I want 4 income streams. So the best-selling digital product is the Legacy Builder. It's $900. But check this out. As soon as I got it, I had the instant resell rights where I could resell it as many times as I wanted to. So I could resell the 4 digital products over and over and over because I had master resell rights. So if you think about if my goal is 900 a day, I only have to sell 1 of those digital products a day versus 100 doing affiliate marketing. I'm like, yeah, that 100, that's a no. That's a deal breaker for me. But 1, I could work towards selling 1 a day. Absolutely. So then, I am learning how to master a 2-hour workday because the blueprint is designed so that I don't have to spend all my time online. I don't have to spend all my time chasing customers. That was a huge thing. I didn't want to buy leads. I didn't want to pay for ads. I didn't want any monthly subscriptions. I didn't want to increase my overhead because hi, Gianna, welcome. I didn't want to do any of that because I've been there and I have other projects going on that I would do that. Esther, welcome. So I didn't want to increase my overhead. I wanted to just like a low investment and then just show me what to do. And actually this blueprint is pretty cool. It is turning out to be way more than I expected as far as the help I'm receiving. I never knew like I've been in other courses where I got help, but there was always some trade-off but I have to buy ads but I'm not getting any, there was always something that didn't work. Right. So what I really like about this blueprint and why I purchased is because the digital products literally show you how to launch an online business. And I'm like, I know there's people out there. I know there's other entrepreneurs or would-be entrepreneurs that are just waiting for a step-by-step guide to how to launch an online business, how to do it quickly, and how to be successful. Hi, smiley face. Welcome. And I knew there had to be other people like me that were trying to supplement their income by doing something fun that didn't take hours and hours a day. And what I found was this blueprint is a business in a box. It's all automated. It's already done. The digital products are already done. And here's the big kicker for me. The blueprints or the digital products are already in demand. The research has already been done. It's been tested. They're already in demand. Then I found out, okay, this email campaign, because I've always kind of wanted to do it, but I don't have the time to design emails. I don't have the time to figure out when to send them or what would work. Like I don't have time to test it and make sure it works, right? So the email campaigns are already done for me. They're already written. They're given to me. Okay, that's another check mark. That's good. And then I was like, well, what do I do in this blueprint? It's a 2-hour workday. And by the way, it's my own business, so I can do it whenever I want to, whenever that works for me. But what do I do in the 2 hours? Like what? So the blueprint literally shows me we're just going to do the income earning activities in those 2 hours. And one of the things is for 30 minutes, I place free ads on high traffic websites. And these free ads, get this, they're already done. They're already tested. They're already proven to work. And I can still change it up a little bit with my own spice, my own Mary spice, right? Then the blueprint literally shows me over 200 places to go and place these ads. So it's literally like I'm mentored by a millionaire, a 7-figure person that designed this, where she says, well, all you do is you just copy, paste, and post. And literally she has a video where she steps me through it. Like literally, here's what you do on these free ad sites, because they're all a little different. So, and that's what I loved about it. The whole program is like that. But what I discovered about this program is it's not a course. It's an actual living, breathing, evolving, interactive program. So for a low investment, I get access to everything. Like there's one area where if you already have a business and you only want to grow that business, you can pay more and be in that. But other than that, I have access to everything. So I'm like, that fits my budget. So for the price of a laptop, essentially a computer, I made that investment. And I'm like, wow, this is really, really sweet. This is really awesome. So for the 2 hours a day, I post those free ads for 30 minutes. For another 30 minutes, I go live like I'm doing now. Okay. And it's called discovery, right? We're just making sure people know that this is available to them. It's really not even sales. Like I'm just telling you what's available. And we got to talk about the hamster wheel you're on in just a second. And then for 1 hour, I make 3 videos, 3 pieces of content. And you can actually do it faceless if you want to be behind the camera, because the blueprint will step you through how to do that. You can do picture posts. You can do it faceless. You can do, but there's a framework to the videos. So there's my 2 hours. Okay. Here's what I really want to know from you guys, though. What is your struggle bus? I know we all need more money, or would like more money or whatever, but what would you use it for? Because for me, like I would love to just like, hey, let's have Chick-fil-A delivered. Hey, let's, order in and for me, that's freedom because I don't have to cook and everybody gets what they want. But I think more than that too is just spending more time with my family, because I don't want to be ordering in food and then not spending time with my family and having to work all the time. For me, freedom is getting away from my desk and being able to watch TV and just hang out with my family and laugh and make memories. That's freedom for me. So I don't know what kind of struggle bus you're on right now. If you're an entrepreneur, I already know some things about you. I already know you're persistent. You're a really hard worker. You have loads of ambition. You're never going to quit. And you probably work all the time. And those are all good things, but it does affect your relationships. Hi, Jen. Welcome. Where are you from? And I'm in Texas, and I'm married. So I know that if you're an entrepreneur, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, you're probably like dipping your toe in. Like, you've seen some other people do it, but then you're like, but they seem to be struggling. So I get it. I 100% get it. You don't want to create a business and then struggle. Nobody wants that, right? You want to get off. You want to never be on that struggle bus. Libra, welcome. So I don't know. What would you do if you made $900 a day? I mean, do you realize it's $6,300 a week? And literally it's multiple six figures every year, like 3,000, 300,000, 328,500 a year. But what would you do with it? Like, if you right now got a ding on your phone, someone purchased a digital product from you and you made 900, like, would you realize that you could do that every single day? What would you do differently? Like, would you let the side hustle go that you really don't like anyway? Or would you let your 9 to 5 go? Or would you plan to do that? What would you do? And why would you do it? Like, I don't know. I've heard people say they got to know their kids again, right? They used to be a crabby mom, always stressed out, irritable because their business wasn't going well. They're working all the time. They're doing all the things, but they're not really like present. I get it. That's, the mom guilt. Honestly, that's hard. That's really, really hard to live with. Like, I get it. 100%. But there's a pathway now. Like, when I discovered this blueprint, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Because I wish I knew this back in the day when I had that kitchen sink moment. I wish my boyfriend and I wish we knew about this blueprint, because it could have changed everything. It could have turned things around so that we could actually make happier memories, and it would have made a difference for sure. And it's already making a difference for me right now, because I now have a pathway that I didn't have 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I didn't have 4 extra income streams. I didn't know how if someone were to say that to me 2 months ago, like, do you want, or, how are your 4 income streams? I would have been like, I don't, like, how does anybody do that? Like, how does anybody have time? That would have been my question. So what I'm learning in this blueprint is passive income. That's what I want to talk about today. So passive income is not income that sometimes people think, it's like money you didn't earn. And I know in the financial world, sometimes it can mean that, like with dividends and stocks and bonds and so on, but that's not this. Passive income with these digital products, it means I now have the ability to make money while I sleep. So my family and I, we can get up and potentially have more in the account than when we went to bed, because of the automations. Like, I can't believe all these automations came with the blueprint. So the automations, the emails are already set up, and they literally show me how to put the funnel in System.io is the platform. And I use the free version of System.io. and they show me how to do it. Like I didn't know anything about System.io. I had heard of it, but I didn't know like where would I begin. And they literally like stepped me through it. And the funnel and the automations are already done. So then when I go out and place free ads, they're running 24/7 and I'm constantly refreshing them and creating new ones because I'm doing it 30 minutes a day, right? So it's adding up. It's like compound interest, right? And my videos that I make, they're following a very specific framework. And then, they don't get deleted at the end of the day. They live out there. So anybody can go out there. Like my perfect customer can hear me talking about it and then go check out my videos and learn even more. And then they can go to my website, which by the way, was pre-built. And for $29, I got this website where my customers can go here and put in their email just to find out more information about the details of the digital products. Because that's what I did. I was like, tell me more about the digital products. I don't know all this. So all I did was I went to the orange box, put in my email, I was connected, and I could ask any questions I wanted. And what happens is I don't know if you can see this, YouTube. Let me see. I can tilt it down a little bit. I just moved, so don't judge me. I haven't got everything put away yet. But this video, actually, this is my mentor, and she'll be your mentor too. We have lots of mentors on there, but she's made her second million from January of this year to August of this year. So yeah, I'm going to listen to her because she's done things I want to do, and she's created, she's following all the steps that I'm laying out here. She does them too every day. So yeah, I'm going to listen to her. And then at any time, my customers can click here just to find out what the digital products are. All right. Then they get emailed this video, which tells them more about the blueprint and the process. And it's really simple. It's really simple. So let's say, okay, now when they get into the website comes with like 7 pages, I think, 7 pages of detailed information. And all I do is, let me get to a place here. I'll show you. Okay, this is that product I was talking about, the Legacy Builder. Okay, the Legacy Builder, and it comes with 4 income streams. So the Launchpad, Passive Income Blueprint, Digital Mastery Blueprint, and the Legacy Builder Blueprint. So I can resell those digital products and over and over again. And my customers can resell them because they'll get instant access to the master resale rights. And then there's tons of blueprint or tons of testimonials. And what I had to do was just plug in my pictures and a little bio about myself. And they actually stepped me through that. And the goal is that you're up and running in about 2 days because everything is already created. So here's the business model. I had a problem like wrapping my head around it. You go to the grocery store and you buy something. Well, chances are, let's say you buy, I always use Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Well, the grocery store did not make Ben & Jerry's ice cream. They are not the Ben & Jerry's brand. They don't have an ice cream machine in the back where they're creating Ben & Jerry's ice cream. They're not Ben & Jerry's, but they have the right to resell it. That's all we're doing in the digital realm. We're following that same business model. Some brilliant person created this in the digital world. So these 4 digital products, I didn't create them, but they're already proven to be in demand because people want passive income. People want to launch an online business. They want to learn the skills to make 6 figures in 6 months. That's what I'm learning. They want to learn attraction marketing. They want to, some people, if you want to create your own community course, program, or product or service, you can do that. And it shows you how to do it. So I'm learning all these. Speaking easy, Ma. Welcome. So I'm learning all these skills. So these 4 digital products are already in demand. So as I was hearing more about it, I was just like, oh, this is great. I would love to tell people about this. I would love to tell people who are on having their kitchen sink moment that I want to be that friend for you, that you don't have to struggle. Like there's a pathway that works. So in the physical world, the grocery store resells things they didn't make. The iPhone you're watching me from, Verizon, they have the right to resell iPhones. And I've gotten 2 iPhones from Verizon now, right? Literally. One, the battery just conked out and wouldn't charge. And they were like, we'll get you another one. What version of iPhone do you want? I'm like, what do you have? So anyway, yeah, I know firsthand. Verizon isn't, of course, Apple. They didn't create the iPhone, but they have the right to resell it. So in the digital realm, I didn't create the 4 digital products, but I have the right to resell it. So all you have to ask, like your customers would just ask themselves, how many income streams do you want? And then you choose the digital product. So like the Legacy Builder comes with all the other income streams. That's why it's $900, right? Plus the website fee, $29. But what's really, really cool, like I'm 100% transparent. That's a website with like 7 pages and it's already done. So once my customers get into the community, they get instant access to their website. And then there's literally a video that says start here. And it walks you through, it welcomes you, shows you the community, shows you where everything's at. It's like so amazing. And then this is something I didn't even know. I didn't know they had live webinars every week. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And here's something else I didn't know. I didn't know that they're not just fluff. Like they're not fluff. They literally want to know, what are you stuck with? Like what is holding you back? Like, is it mindset? You know, are you doing all right? What do you need? And you just have to show up and ask a question. So those people that do that have the best results, I think, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen. So I'm like, you mean I can go to any of these webinars? You know, they're on Zoom and they're only for people in the community. And I'm like, wow, I love it. And I can ask my mentor directly, you know, like, and I can just listen, and they're all recorded. So even if I can't go live, I can listen to the pre-recorded ones and still learn a lot, because I'm sure somebody has a question that I would help me, you know, that I probably have a question about too. So what I'm learning is that passive income is because of the automations. The ads that are running 24/7, my videos are out there 24/7 that are specifically made and following a framework, and the email campaigns are running out there. So when my like when someone wants more information, they go to my .com, my domain name, and they just put in their email, and instantly my automations go to work. So they don't have to wait for me to send them an email. They don't have to wait for me. Like, well, yeah, we'll be connected. Of course they can ask me a question. Yeah, of course. But they're going to instantly, they don't have to wait to get more information about the blueprint, because this will be emailed to them. And honestly, I don't know why this does this. My iPad just kind of conked out. Huh. Okay. I don't know. There's nothing on it now. Like, I don't know what the problem is. Okay, let's see. Oh, it did a split screen. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, it split screen. Okay, I'll fix it later. But hey Debbie, welcome. Alicia, welcome. Where are you guys from? So instantly, you know, what I loved about this is the I've told you about the 2-hour workday. Well, I tried some things and I finally found something that really works for me. I do the 2-hour workday first thing in the morning because I get up really early. And then I have the whole rest of the day to do my service-based business. And that works so well. I'm not frazzled. I'm not trying to shift my focus every day. Like it's like this time is for my 2-hour workday and the rest of the day is for my service-based business. So that is like been just amazing. Such a great blessing. So I don't know what questions you guys have, but here's something else that I am learning about attraction marketing. I'm like deep diving into attraction marketing. And I love this example where, for instance, you've heard the example of, well, you got to find your perfect customer. Well, we know that, but in the past, I would never spend time finding out who my perfect customer was because I'm like, well, I can sell to anybody. Anybody can buy my products. And that was true for other business models. But here, when I'm making 3 videos a day, I have to know who I'm talking to. Like I'm an entrepreneur, so my perfect customer, of course, is going to be an entrepreneur. And I understand their challenges. But I'm learning about attraction marketing. And why it's so important is because if I make a video for my perfect customer who is, let's say she's a pet lover, she has her own business, she works all the time, she wants more family time, she's got loads of responsibilities, but she likes it, but she's just not making enough. And it leads to a lot of frustration. So if I'm talking to that person, I'm making videos addressing those issues and how I can solve them for her. But if my mindset is I can sell to anybody, so I'm going to make videos for everybody. Well, then if I make a video that's geared towards people who are already retired and just looking for retirement income, guess what happens? I totally alienate the woman with her own business and her dogs and who's grinding away and wants more customers, more clients. I totally alienate her because I made videos about retiring and traveling the world, right? And that's not something she wants. So now that's a hot mess, just to be honest. So Megan, welcome. So that's why attraction marketing is so important, to learn the skills necessary to find your perfect customer and really deep dive into that. And I'm learning, and that's something I learned this morning. I watched some videos. Like I spend 2 hours a day doing the income earning activity first thing in the morning, but then I add in another hour somewhere during the day, usually at night, like right now, where I am going through the program, or in the morning, whenever, and I go through the program because I'm learning so much. And it's really the fluff. If you're looking for fluff, doesn't have fluff. This only has things that are going to help you make money, because money is freedom. Money is going to get you 98% of your problems solved. It's going to allow you to have more time. If you want to stop running errands and have your groceries delivered, if you want to have your food delivered, if you want to have, if you want to travel, whatever it is for you, earning a higher income more consistently can rock your world and change it. And that's what I'm doing. I am on the pathway to do that. I have a vehicle to do that now because I have 4 income streams. And I didn't have that 2 months ago. So attraction marketing is how you really, hi, RI, welcome. SW Dixon, welcome. Megan, welcome. So attraction marketing is really important to learn those skills. And I never had an appreciation for it until I got in this program because they're showing me why it's important to me. Because if my result is I want to meet my monetary goals, I want to make that 900 consistently every day. And in order to do that, I have to know who my perfect customer is. So I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I can do that. And then they teach me the skills to do it in the blueprint. So I know I've got to keep to my 2-hour workday. I'm going over here. I'm supposed to spend just 30 minutes and I'm already at 40 minutes. But if you want to know more about the blueprint that I've been like telling you, I'm learning so much. I can't even tell you. And I'm learning a lot in a short period of time. Like I'm only doing the 2-hour workday and 1 hour a day extra to go through the program. And I'm learning a ton. If you want to know more, just type ready in the comments and I'd be happy to share the blueprint details with you. So here's my website. It's freedomdailypaybusiness.com. I don't know if you can see that very well. YouTube, I'm sorry. Freedom because it gets me free from the hamster wheels that we're on. Daily pay because we get paid daily. And business, it's a business.com. So freedomdailypaybusiness.com. And why that is so important is because don't buy your domain name until you're in the community. Okay, just a tip. All right, because they tell you literally where to go to get it, where it's cheaper, and they will help you get that connected with your website and your payment portal because people need a way to pay you, your payment gateway, like PayPal or Square. So they need a way to pay, your customers need a way to pay you. So the community is all set up. Everything you need in the community, or everything you need to get going and be successful is in the community. It literally steps you through. If you want a step-by-step guide, this is it. This is absolutely it. All right. So I'm going to dash, but I don't know about you, but how would $900 a day change? If you made that today, what would you be doing right now? I'll leave you with that. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. And thank you for sharing a bit of your evening with me or wherever you're at. I'm Mary Richardson, and I do go live about this time, 8 o'clock, 8:30 every night, and also in the morning at 6:30 Central Time, 6:30 in the morning. So bye, guys. Be well. Get some sleep, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. But don't wait because, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Hang on. We're doing a 90-day holiday profit push to learn the skills to make 20K. So if you are wanting 20K by the first, like just after the first of the year, we're doing a 90-day sprint, a 90-day holiday profit push to get that, to learn the skills to make 20K. And that's something else I'm learning. So you can come in and do it with us. Why not? Right? There's 43,000 people in the community. So you're in good company. All right. Bye, guys. I will see you next time. Oh, and if you're on YouTube, would you kindly subscribe because I just started this channel when I started this online business, and I'm just trying to grow it so that I can so that I can go live. I need 50 subscribers to go live directly from YouTube. So I'm going live right now through StreamYard. All right. Well, I would appreciate it. Plus, the benefit to you is you'll get notified every time I upload a new video or go live because I'm going to cover different aspects. And as I learn, I'm going to share what I'm learning and with you. All right. Bye for now.